Let's talk about buildings, not as giant boxes but as living, breathing teams, each with their own unique needs and personalities. Just like a team is made up of individuals with different roles and preferences, a building is filled with spaces and people who all require something a little different to feel comfortable and productive. Think about it. The accounting folks are always bundled up in sweaters, shivering under the AC, while marketing is practically melting in the sun-drenched corner. Meanwhile, the IT team is sweating it out in the server room, surrounded by humming machines that pump out heat all day long. Now, imagine trying to keep everyone happy with just one thermostat for the whole building. It's a recipe for chaos, space heaters under desks, fans whirring in every corner, and a constant battle over the temperature. Not only does this lead to frustration, but it also wastes a ton of energy and money. A one-size-fits-all system is like a bad manager who ignores individual needs. Nobody's happy, productivity drops, and resources are stretched thin. People end up uncomfortable, distracted, and less able to focus on their work. What you really need is a system that adapts and responds, delivering just the right amount of cooling or heating to the right place at the right time. It's about being flexible and attentive, just like a good team leader who knows how to bring out the best in everyone. For example, that glass-walled corner office that basks in sunlight all afternoon needs a lot more cooling than a windowless conference room tucked away in the center of the building. Each space has its own challenges and requirements. A truly effective system listens to each zone, senses what's needed, and responds in real time. Just like a great team leader who pays attention to every member and adapts to their needs, that's where variable air volume or VAV comes in. VAV systems treat each area as an individual, adjusting airflow and temperature for every zone. It's like having a personalized comfort plan for every part of the building. With VAV, it's not just about comfort, it's about smart engineering, significant energy savings, and making buildings truly efficient. The result? Happier people, lower bills, and a building that works as a harmonious team. So, let's dive in and explore how VAV systems work, and how they can transform any building into a well-coordinated, high-performing team. To appreciate VAV, let's compare it to its older cousin constant air volume, or CAV. CAV is like a light switch, always on, blasting the same amount of cold air everywhere all day. If a room gets too cold, it reheats the air, wasting energy by cooling and then heating. VAV is smarter. Think of it as a dimmer switch for your air conditioning. It adjusts the of cold air sent to each area based on real-time needs. Hot zones get more air, cool zones get less, no more overcooling or wasteful reheating. CAV controls temperature by changing air temperature. VAV does it by changing airflow. This precision means comfort and efficiency, no more fighting the system. With VAV, you have a responsive, energy-saving solution that adapts to the building's needs. It's like having a skilled captain making constant adjustments for a smooth ride. Smart, targeted work always beats brute force. What's something people don't know about VAV terminal units and thermostats? Each VAV box modulates airflow within a specific range, typically defined by design parameters. A maximum cooling CFM to meet peak loads, and a minimum CFM, which ensures ventilation compliance and prevents stagnant air. For cooling-only configurations, that minimum might range from 20–30% of the box's design airflow. The box never fully closes. It always maintains at least this baseline airflow to support indoor air quality. Now let's focus on cooling only. It sounds limiting, but it's a huge advantage in the right building. VAV cooling-only systems skip the wasteful reheat coils. No more chilling air just to heat it up again. If a room doesn't need cooling, the system simply reduces or stops the cold air. No energy wasted. This is perfect for buildings with lots of people, computers, and sun, places that always need cooling. The result? Major energy savings, fewer components, and lower maintenance costs. It's a streamlined approach. Do one job and do it exceptionally well. For warm or temperate climates or interior zones that always need cooling, it's the ideal solution. No unnecessary parts, just efficient, targeted comfort. Sometimes less really is more. I bet you didn't know how many unsung heroes are working behind the scenes to keep your building comfortable, efficient, and healthy. Every component in a VAV system plays a unique role, and together, they create a seamless experience for everyone inside. First up is the Air Handling Unit, or AHU. Think of it as the heart of your HVAC system. The AHU draws in outside air, cools or heats it as needed, and then pushes it throughout the building. It's responsible for maintaining the right air quality and temperature, ensuring that every breath you take indoors is fresh and comfortable. The AHU's powerful fan is managed by a variable frequency drive, or VFD. This smart device adjusts the fan's speed up or down, depending on how much air is needed at any given moment. By matching the system's output to the building's demand, the VFD helps save energy, reduce wear and tear, and keep operating costs low. Next, let's follow the journey of air as it travels through the supply ductwork. Picture these ducts as a network of highways, branching out from the AHU to every corner of the building. They deliver conditioned air efficiently, ensuring that no area is left out. The supply ducts keep air ready and waiting at every entrance so each room or zone can receive exactly what it needs, exactly when it needs it. This means no more hot spots or cold corners, just consistent comfort throughout the space. In each individual room, a thermostat acts as the system's local brain. It constantly senses the temperature and sends signals to the VAV box above the ceiling, letting it know when to adjust the airflow. The VAV box is like a gatekeeper for each zone. Inside, a damper opens or closes to control how much cooled or heated air enters the room. This allows for precise adjustments, so every space can be tailored to the needs of its occupants. When a room starts to warm up, the damper opens wider, letting in more cool air. When the room reaches the desired temperature, the damper closes, conserving energy and maintaining comfort. Once a zone reaches its set point, the VAV box reduces airflow gradually. However, it doesn't shut off entirely. The damper modulates down to the minimum CFM required for ventilation, maintaining a consistent flow based on ASHRAE guidelines or local code. This ensures air quality and keeps duct static pressure stable. It's a dynamic process that happens quietly and automatically all day long. Each VAV box serves its own dedicated zone, allowing for customized comfort in every office, conference room, or workspace. This zoning ensures that people in different areas can enjoy the temperature that suits them best without affecting others. The VFD, ductwork, thermostats, and VV boxes all work together as a tightly integrated team. They communicate constantly, responding to changes in occupancy, weather, and building use to deliver efficient, responsive cooling and heating. It's a coordinated effort, with each component playing its part to deliver comfort exactly where and when it's needed most. The result is a building that feels just right, no matter what's happening outside. That's the magic of VAV. Simple in concept, smart in execution, and incredibly effective at keeping everyone comfortable, productive, and happy. Let's take a closer look at how all the pieces of this system come together to create a comfortable, energy-efficient environment. Imagine it's a hot afternoon, and the sun is beating down on a modern office building. The system is about to spring into action. Sunlight pours through the windows, quickly warming up a corner office. The temperature in that space starts to climb, making it noticeably warmer than the rest of the building. The thermostat on the wall senses this temperature rise almost instantly. It's always on the lookout for changes, and as soon as it detects the heat, it sends a signal to the VAV box above the ceiling. The VAV box responds by opening its damper wider, allowing a greater flow of cool, conditioned air to rush into the room. This extra burst of cool air helps bring the temperature back down to a comfortable level. Meanwhile, in other sunny spots throughout the building, more VAV boxes are doing the same thing, opening up to let in more cool air. As these dampers open, they draw additional air from the main supply duct, which causes a slight drop in air pressure inside the ductwork. A sensitive pressure sensor installed in the main duct detects this subtle change. It's constantly monitoring the system, and when it notices the pressure drop, it immediately sends a signal to the variable frequency drive, or VFD, that controls the main supply fan. The VFD responds by ramping up the speed of the main fan. This boost increases the airflow, restoring the pressure in the ducts and ensuring that every zone, no matter how sunny or crowded, gets the right amount of cool air. As the rooms cool down and the thermostats sense that the temperature is back to normal, the VAV dampers begin to close. This causes the duct pressure to rise again, and the VFD automatically slows the fan, reducing energy use and preventing unnecessary cooling. This entire process happens quietly and seamlessly, without anyone in the office even noticing. The system is constantly adjusting, balancing supply and demand in real time so that every workspace stays comfortable. Each zone gets exactly the amount of air it needs, no more, no less. Whether it's a crowded meeting room or a quiet corner office, the system adapts to changing conditions throughout the day. The result is a perfect balance: maximum comfort for everyone inside and minimum energy use for the building. This smart approach not only keeps people happy, but also helps reduce operating costs and environmental impact. The building automation system oversees everything, making adjustments in real time and optimizing performance around the clock. It's a sophisticated network of sensors, controls, and equipment working together in harmony. That's the elegance of VAV in action, efficient, invisible teamwork that keeps every space just right every hour of the day. What's the payoff? VAV cooling-only systems deliver more than just comfort. Each zone gets its own set point, eliminating hot and cold spots and boosting productivity. The real star is energy savings. Slowing the fan just 20% can cut energy use by nearly half. No more wasteful reheating, and lower electricity bills pay for the system in just a few years. VAV systems are also quieter, less rushing air, less distraction. Fewer components mean lower installation and maintenance costs. And if you renovate, VAV adapts easily. Just rebalance the zones. It's a flexible, future-proof investment. Comfort, savings, and adaptability, all in one system. That's the VAV advantage. VAV cooling-only systems are perfect for large buildings with diverse needs. Think office towers, schools, hospitals, and retail spaces, places with shifting loads and different uses. They shine in warm or temperate climates, where cooling is needed most of the year. In hot regions, the lack of reheat is a cost-saving feature. Even in cold climates, VAV works for interior zones that always need cooling, like server rooms or auditoriums. For perimeter zones, pair VAV with a separate heating system. The key is matching the right technology to the right job. VAV delivers precision and efficiency where it matters most. It's all about smart application. No system is perfect. VAV cooling only has its considerations. First, ventilation. When dampers close, fresh air can drop below code. Solutions include programming dampers to never fully close, or using demand-controlled ventilation with CO2 sensors. This keeps air quality high but adds complexity and cost. Second, humidity-low airflow can mean less dehumidification, especially in humid climates. Solutions include overcooling at the AHU and reheating with a separate system, or adding dedicated dehumidifiers. Ventilation and humidity must be engineered into the design for comfort and health. Don't just install and forget, plan for these factors. With smart design, VAV delivers both efficiency and a healthy environment. The details matter. VAV cooling-only systems are shaping the future of building management. Integrated with building automation systems, they coordinate with lighting, security, and even window shades. The system can direct cooling only where it's needed based on occupancy and weather data. Predictive, data-driven control squeezes out every bit of energy savings. Facility managers use real-time analytics to optimize performance and prevent problems. It's a shift to intelligent, resource-conscious design, doing more with less. These systems are key to green, smart buildings of tomorrow. Smart engineering hidden in the ceiling makes a world of difference. The future of comfort is efficient, adaptive, and here now. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on smart building solutions.